Greetings, everyone, and I trust that you're well. And so today we are going to discuss unemployment, and especially here in the continent. And I'd like to share with regard now to um, so maybe you graduated from university and you've tried getting a job, but you've not yet gotten a job, or maybe you are employed and currently you are unemployed. Because right now you can see that since the economy here in Africa is not doing well, you find that as well as the rest of the world, you find that people are losing their jobs on a daily basis. And when this happens, first of all, um, what you experience first is shock, like, is this really happening? Um, the next thing is some people get depressed, um, their mental health suffers, and they really don't know what to do. They have a family to take care of, they have siblings to take care of, and they have bills to pay. But it seems like there's no end in sight. You find that even some are single mothers or single parents, and like the ones who have graduated from school, you find that um, their peers have managed to get employed, but them, they have not managed to get employed. So now when they compare themselves to their peers, they feel depressed, they don't know what to do. So today's show um, speaks to these types of persons. Um, and I can also share from experience, like I was once employed, but after some time, um, and I was unemployed. And this really affected me because now I had to move um, from where I used to stay to go back to stay with my parents. And it was tough. It was tough. You know, someone you are even used to having your own income, now you don't have. So it was really tough. So now, so what is the next step? Because you know, in this life, if you continue wallowing in the situations that you are in, you'll find life is still uh, progressing. And particular juncture in time, it is imperative that you have a meeting with yourself as an individual. Like, yes, I have lost the job that I had, or maybe I have studied and I have not yet gotten a job. What next? Because if you see, like in my case, um, when I didn't get a job, I said I'm going to pursue further studies and masters so that it might increase the likelihood of me getting a job. But that still didn't happen. So this is my proposed solution to you who's watching me. The far that you have reached, I don't know how old you are, but you have skill sets, you have talents that you have put them in the back burner, and it is time for you to have a meeting with yourself and take a notebook and write what strengths do you have and the strengths that you don't have. What skills do you have and the skills that you don't have? Based on what you have, why don't you try initiating something? Initiate a project, initiate a business. When it comes to business, you don't necessarily need a lot of money. You can just start small, and slowly by slowly, you'll be reinvesting the money that you're getting so that you can even restock your business. Because the thing is this, how my life started is when I went back to school to pursue my master's. And when I didn't get a job, I asked myself, what strengths do I have? And then I noted, oh, I went to school to study a master's in project management. So one time reached and I said, then since I've applied and I've not gotten a job, why not utilize the skills that I was taught and initiate, put them into practice because they were theory. And that is how my life started changing. Do you know, like when I started acting on the skills that I had, it didn't even take like 5 months. And I even started getting invites to travel abroad, to go and share about whatever that I have started. I started getting invites even to go to meetings. And then as a form of therapy, I started attending meetings. I just attend and then I listen keenly and I learn and then I go and practice whatever I was taught. You might be there. Maybe there is a passion that is in you that you want to help the community. And I have received calls from several people asking me, Violet, I feel like my calling is empowering the community. How do I go about it? And then I tell them that it is paramount for you to register an organization. You can either start by, if it is a non-profit, you can start by registering a community-based organization. And that one you can do it at the Ministry of Gender, at the DO's office. Or you can even register an NGO coordination board like here in Kenya. Or you can even go and register at the society. And if it is business, if it is a limited company, you can just go to the registrar of companies and go and register it. Or you can even go online and register even as a business name. But you have to start somewhere. Because every day that goes and you are not doing anything, I'm telling you, you are going to get depressed. So me, I started attending meetings. Mind you, that time I only got, my parents used to facilitate me with transport to go to the city, attend meetings, and then I come back. And by so doing, my life started getting revitalized. And then I started seeing opportunities. And then I started tapping into opportunities. And then I started initiating. I started off by initiating projects in my rural home. And one of them was, I initiated the like solar lanterns at home and also a dam at home and also improved cook stoves. And organizations started saying, we are looking for persons who have initiated something that we can hone their skills so that they can become better. And that is what happened. I tapped into the things that I initiated. Some of them I did in partnership with the government, even if it was just at a proposal level. But I am telling you, when I started initiating things, doors started opening. And that is when now I realized that the world is waiting for you to bring a solution. They are looking for problem solvers. And once they see that you can solve a problem, now they will want to associate with you. But the world doesn't associate with someone who just locks themselves in the house. They cry all day. You will cry, you will cry, you will cry. But I just want to tell you that there is light at the end of the tunnel. I also don't know which belief system that you believe in religiously, but I also want to tell you, also put God first and pray about your situation. But even after praying about your situation, act on it. Because one thing that I know, for Africa, the solution to the problems of Africa are dependent on you. Maybe you are the one who holds the dream for Africa. Maybe you are the one who holds the key to unlocking opportunities for your family. But when you keep on wallowing, life will pass you by. And you know, life is all about seasons. There are some seasons that you are employed. There are some seasons that you are unemployed. So what happens when that season of unemployment comes? That means you have to adjust. As a human being, you have to be flexible and adjust. So I hope maybe one way or another, I have given you hope. But the thing is, never give up on life. You hold a lot of potential. Africa is waiting for you to manifest. The world is waiting for you to manifest. Just go and tap into the resources that are within you and change the world. And let's meet at the top. I wish you all the best, even as you enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.